Party budget, the dreaded B word. A party budget is your best resource for party planning. It can help you determine what you'll need. It can function as a set of directions for your spending. And if you follow it, you can spend where you can get the biggest bang for your buck. In this video, I'm going to give you high-end and low-end budget options to ensure that your next party will be your best. I've included a link of my sample budget below. Location is the first thing your guests will see and can set the entire tone for your event. One economical choice that I tend to use is my home. Something to consider if you're having an outdoor event, plan for inclement weather. If you have an unlimited budget, I suggest picking a hall or a hotel. They are time savers because they frequently handle food, drinks, and decorations, allowing you to invest your time in planning activities for your guests. I select food based on my budget and my time. For a meager budget, I'll have an item like veggie and cheese trays. And then if you have a lavish budget, you may want steak and lobster. Drinks are based on your menu, your guest, and your party theme. For kid parties, bargain fruit sodas and juice box are great additions. Kids tend not to be too brand specific. Then for an inexpensive adult party, a few bottles of fairly priced wine, and then you add juice, fruit, and ginger ale to them. I've had one party where I asked guests to bring their favorite wine, and at the end of the party I actually had a few leftover bottles of wine to add to my bar. And at a high-end party where you have a high-end budget, you can have an open bar or a house bottle of premium alcohol and its corresponding mixers. If you're going to entertain on a regular basis, you should plan to start building your bar with moderate to high-end liquors. Search for sales, and in no time you'll have a working bar. For an unlimited budget, you may want to hire a DJ or a band. Something that you need to keep in mind is logistics. It has to be the center of your planning, and if you're having dancers, you'll need an appropriate surface for them to perform. If you're having a modest party, you may want to use an MP3 player or your computer to play music. For a large budget, you may want to hire a professional decorator or purchase items at Party Supplies. And Party Supplies are great places to find great ideas and to see the new products. Then for a more budget-friendly alternative, try thrift stores and dollar stores. I tend to establish a theme, and it would be extremely helpful if you do so because it ensures that everything works together, and we'll talk more about themes later. For an extravagant budget, you can go to a stationery or printing company, and then a more frugal budget, create your invitations on a computer and print them on nice paper that you've purchased from the dollar store or an office supply store. And then there is another option of creating them on some of the internet printing companies. I've attempted this a few times and I was disappointed because I was unable to customize it as I wanted. But that is another option. I've included a list of serveware, but yours will be based on your menu. You'll also build upon your serveware as you have more parties. So keep in mind, if you don't have skewers, then don't serve kebabs. It's just that simple. And something else is when I use disposable silverware, I only use forks. I serve finger foods and salads like pastas and potato salad, and I avoid foods that require spoons and knives. To me, why spend the money on them if you can use that money somewhere else? Then I wrap my forks in quality napkins, and I place inexpensive napkins strategically around the party site. Favors are my favorite part of party planning. They offer the opportunity to flex your DIY and cooking skills. I prefer edible favors because I show love by feeding people. When making favors, keep in mind the amount of time and energy you want to expend and your storage capabilities. In conclusion, a budget is like an up-to-date and accurate GPS when traveling. When used correctly, your next party can be your best. I'd like to thank you for taking time to view my video. Click like if you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment and subscribe for notice of more videos and contest information. Then if you have time, follow me on Facebook. Cheers and congratulations on your next event.